with that, I guess we can go ahead and start.
No, I want to keep talking about Boober.
Plant wants to keep talking about boobs.
I mean, always, yes, but Boober does the laundry and he's fantastic. And he's like this really cynical little dude. And
Yo,
talks
where the
about
fuck do
death
they
all the time.
Where the fuck do they have a laundry machine down in Fraggle Rock? They live in a cave.
Washboard. You know, like before the technology.
That was kind of rude of like the 30 Fraggle Rock Muppets to like throw all their laundry at him. Here, scrub away, bitch.
He willingly does the laundry because it gives him an excuse to get the fuck away from everybody.
You know what? That actually is a mood.
You know, back in the day, washboard was the technology. That was what they used after they washed their shit in the fucking river.
Maybe I would have known that if I was born in September instead of October.
That's fair enough.
God damn it. So what happened last week?
Got our asses kicked.
We went to talk to the big boss, and we got big bossed.
I mean, you guys still won. You just got your asses absolutely kicked first.
Jackie's just lucky Beans didn't get a chance to come out. He would have been fucked otherwise.
True. The muscle did not get the muscle.
No, he did not. Even the whale got action.
Right.
There was a skitty involved?
Oh no.
Yes.
The whale got action.
All right. So, with that, we can go back to here.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess technically we don't have to, because basically the battle, of course, ended. Everyone recalled their Pokemon, and Nestor stays where he is, but Jackie does start kind of making his way over to your direction.
Did you say that backwards?
What do you mean?
Because Jackie is still on the other side of the arena.
I was very confused as to why there was two different musics going.
Oh, is there? Oh,
Yeah, Trick Room Tomb and Trick Room Theme are both playing.
there we go.
Also, while Jackie's on his way over, I am going to revive Tuba.
Okay, fair
You
enough.
can drop him on it if things go bad.
Right, sure. So, of course, Jackie slowly walks his way over. He's carrying.
Moonwalks his
He
way
just
over.
ran.
Slide to the left.
Slide to the right. Crisscross.
So of course he is holding the silver briefcase, and as he makes his way over, he just kind of nods his head, and he goes, "Well, you did beat me in a battle, and I am a man of my word. Follow me to my office."
Forgot he was gonna give us like $50,000.
This feels like a trap.
Well, we're gonna follow him to his office anyway.
Not if we both, me and Spirit, barricade you from following him.
Try me.
No.
All right. So of course, as he
Spirit
walks
will do it for the
to
money.
as he walks to the elevator, of course he snaps his finger, and Nestor kind of perks up, and you all pile into the elevator.
No, he should have came up after us. God damn it.
You make your way into the office. He sits down in the large overstuffed chair. Nestor just kind of mills about in the corner of the room, and he just kind of leans back in his chair, and he opens one of the drawers and pulls out a
Gun.
bowl. No, he pulls out a bowl of candy.
It's almost worse.
And he tilts the bowl towards you, and you can see that it's filled with like, you know, saltwater taffy, lollipops, and all that kind of stuff. And he goes, "Would you like one?"
No.
No.
No. Why no? Why would I trust you?
Okay, fine. And he just kind of like blindly picks out like a, I don't know, a green apple lollipop and sets the bowl down on his desk and unwraps
He's
it.
a green apple kind of guy.
I was gonna make a comment on his oral fixation.
Oh, plant.
Speaking of that, he goes, "Look, it's just one of those things, you know. I wanted to quit smoking, alright? Anyways, right, so, like I said, I'm a man of my word. I don't like you three, but I respect you. I respect you, and I respect your hustle and your battle skills. So, you get the 50,000, and you get as many questions answered as I can answer. Oh, would you like your Pokemon healed?"
Yeah.
Why? Why would you offer that?
Because I can. Look, I'm not some completely heartless bastard, alright?
Okay. Well, the asshole over in the corner wanted our Pokemon at one point. Oh, I'm not just gonna hand them over.
You don't have to hand them to me. And he kind of like pushes a button on his desk.
His own private nurse Joy walks in.
And out of the floor kind of raises one of those healing machines. There you go. I don't have to touch your Pokeballs. Neither does Nestor.
Yeah,
Would you
definitely
rub
don't
my
touch our
balls?
balls.
Look, would you like him to leave the room? Obviously, you seem to have some type of problem with him.
I do have a problem with him, but no, I want him to sit here and suffer.
And he
She
kind of
glares
just
over in Nestor's direction and like does the 2-finger "I see you" asshole thing.
No, he's gonna like that. Don't even acknowledge him.
In his bicycle helmet.
Look, he's just a really shit bowl cut, okay?
I thought it was a turban. I'm pretty sure we've had this exact
We
conversation.
have.
Yeah, no, he just has
Oh,
like blonde
even
hair.
No, he
What?
does not have blonde hair. You know what he has? It is a bald head with a pink mohawk.
He saw Avatar, but didn't want to be too obvious with his inspiration.
Okay, fine. We can go with it's a bald. Let's go with it's a bald cap. It's not even actually his hair. It's just a bald cap.
That's perfect
with a
because he's just as pathetic enough to actually do that.
Okay, confirmed. That is his official look. Anyways, so as you kind of do that, he just kind of like looks down and then looks back at Jackie, and he just kind of like shrugs. He goes, okay, I'll stay.
I mean, you didn't really have a choice.
And well, with that, Jackie just kind of like kicks his feet up on the desk and just kind of goes, well, shoot. What do you want to know?
A lot of things. I have to
Okay.
pull my questions up on Discord.
Fair enough.
Did the other two actually send you questions, Scooty?
Excuse you, I did. It might have been like an hour ago, but I did.
Yeah, I have plants, and then of course his kind of go into yours, and I think Vivi's also kind of go into yours. So I'll get
So
answered.
as the DM, who do you think's questions would be best to start off with so the conversation flows?
I don't know. That's a good question. I mean, you have a lot more questions.
Oh, of
So-
course I do. Eleanor asks everything, and I wanted to give you options.
Fair.
Options.
Options.
I don't know.
All
Why
right.
don't
Well,
we-
we'll start with why is Renegade involved with all of this? Besides money, what do you stand to get from this?
And he kind of just like tilts his head a little bit and he goes, you could call it like a business connection, you know, a little bit of hired muscle, that sort of thing. As to what I stand to gain, well, I was told things were gonna change, and we'd be left alone for helping.
Things are gonna change? What does that mean?
Yeah, I wish I knew too.
You're not concerned by that?
I mean, what? I understand that in some regions you have, you had those psychos that tried to flood the planet, while the other one tried to, get rid of the water or something. I'm not really expecting that level of whatever. Look, I'm certain it's just a new
Bruh.
person in charge, maybe. I don't
Have
know.
you not seen
Why-
the news? Like, they opened a black fucking hole.
Yeah, we barely made it out of there. And then
Hmm.
actually, weren't we threatened after the black hole happened that you wanted us?
The black hole didn't have anything to do with me.
There was
No,
something.
but that seems pretty flood the world to me. Like, hey, we're gonna open a bunch of these weird shadow rifts. You go have fun on this island we're gonna dump you on. Have good luck surviving.
I mean, I suppose to be fair,
To be
No.
fair.
look, I don't have any like vocal training or anything,
No,
so
that's
I'm
a
definitely
letter Kenny joke. Sorry, it's just dumb show reference. It has wormed its way into my brain, and my dad does it too, so that doesn't help.
Fair enough. He just kind of goes, to be fair, I also didn't exactly know of that magnitude of stuff. So I mean, now it's a little bit concerning, but
Did you not know they had legendary Pokemon then? Because, like, Nestor over there fucking drugged us with one.
he kind of like looks at Nestor and then looks back and he goes, well, that's one. I didn't expect them to have more. They're
What?
Even
Why
if
would
it
you-
was just the one, that's
Why would he stop at one?
I don't know how many are around here.
and that
Jack,
one
Do you
is
think we just
fucking
have a-
Darkrai.
Do you think we just have a register of what legendary Pokemon are around here? I don't know.
No, but there's history books. For fuck's sake, we were in a mountain, and they're like, yeah, they were looking for a bird here. One of the legendary birds. There's fucking legends.
Oh yes, legends. Yes, I know about legends.
Don't even fucking go with me, Jackie. I swear to God, you're gonna make fun of me for mentioning legends. Oh, it's a legend for a reason. They have a fucking Darkrai.
Okay. Well, a Darkrai, what does it do? It puts things to sleep. It's not exactly extremely threatening.
What do you mean? It can fucking, like, waltz into a fucking town to get everyone to fall asleep, and then who knows what the fuck? Ask your fucking creepy asshole buddy over there. He did the exact thing.
Actually, Eleanor whips her head at Nestor. Who has it?
You remember the purple-haired woman that was also there?
Vaguely.
Yeah. After that, she kind of took it.
And she's Penumbra, right?
Yes.
She
Yeah.
pulls her hand up towards her face and just kind of like grabs at her brow. Okay, well, that's one thing to think about.
Yeah. I think she's like the personal secretary. I think.
I don't
Something
give
like
a
that.
shit if she's a secretary or not. All I care is that Darkrai's over in their hands. Alright. So you guys are hired help with the promise of not being harassed with whatever they're doing.
That's correct.
They've been promised a lifeboat when the ship goes belly up.
That's one way to put it. Yeah.
And how are you sure that lifeboat doesn't have a hole in it?
I mean,
Because they've been paid a lot of polka dollars to overlook it.
and he just kind of looks over at the briefcase. Yeah, that. I mean, that's fair.
Well, it's
Sphere
good to
just
know
kind of
that
holds out her arms and just like looks at the briefcase, like, you know, very pointedly.
here we are interrogating this man about a Darkrai, and Spear's like, money.
Hey, don't forget you fucking owe us money.
I mean, he
Speaking
kind of
of-
like pushes it towards you with his foot. I said it was yours. You are free to take it.
She touches it, like, just in case she has like static shock, and then grabs it.
Okay. And nobody reacts or anything. It's just like, okay.
So you know that thing that you do when you touch something metal is you know, because it's a metal briefcase, I'm assuming.
Yeah. Yeah, it's one of those
You
like
just tap it to discharge electricity before you pick it up, so you don't shock yourself.
right. And he goes, the code is 638.
Why that?
Pokemon does that correspond to?
638. I don't know.
It's a legendary freaking Copalion.
Yeah.
What? Okay, I will be honest. I literally just wanted to say that there was a code on the thing.
Nope, now you've made it a thing. This dude's after a Cobalion.
God
You know,
damn
we
it.
get some tragic backstory that Jackie was like abandoned by his family and Cobalion raised him in like the fucking mountains or some shit like that.
After he was just like, we don't know what legendaries are out there.
Well, Sarah's gonna try that code.
Yeah, it opens right up.
Smell the money. Does it smell like real money?
I mean, yeah.
Okay, so as we've already discussed, at least the Darkrai's out there. You're doing this whole shit for money when all it takes is for them to put you to sleep forever and then, like, that money doesn't get used.
I mean,
Like, at this point, that money doesn't mean shit to them, so obviously whatever their plans are, like, they don't involve money in the future, so it's gonna be worthless to you.
I mean, you never know. It could just be a leadership change kind of thing. It doesn't mean world destruction.
You should always think worst case scenario. And
Yeah,
yet,
have-
here you are.
Have
complete
unbridled
dis-
anxiety like the rest of us, why don't you?
I mean, what's the point of world destruction?
I don't know.
Getting to rebuild it however the fuck you want.
Why did any of the other places do what they did? You know, we have the region that tried to have land versus water, or the one that tried to control time. I don't remember what the fuck Plasma did. Theirs was like
Plasma.
friendship or some shit like that.
It was like Pokemon Liberation, where like no
Yeah.
more Pokeballs and shit.
That one was definitely a weird one.
What the hell was X and Y? All I
No,
remember is it was a big red guy.
Yeah, what the fuck was it that he wanted to do?
No, X and Y was the Team Flare had the destruction gun thing. That was going to be world destruction as well.
Yeah, I mean, realistically, it's Team Flare, Team Magma, and Team Aqua, and then
Team
Galactica.
Galactic.
yeah,
Yeah, Team Galactic. Team Galactica.
I listen. You're lucky I didn't say Gattaca.
Fair enough.
Yeah, and you know the worst team of all, the one who had the worst mission in life, evil, pure evil. Team Skull.
Oh, totally.
Oh yeah. Damn hoodlums.
And then Team Yell. We love this woman. Woo!
We love this miner.
We love this woman who's we may or may not be older than. Kicks trash barrel over. Yeah, destruction.
I mean, that is football hooligans after all. So,
That truly is.
but he just kind of like leans back. He just kind of like slumps a little bit in his chair, and he goes, "Look, I may not. Look, I know you don't trust me. I don't want you to. You don't have to. That'd be stupid. But I've had several meetings with Ardos. He doesn't come across as the type to destroy the world.
Oh,
And
it
yes.
goes with all fucking bad people. It's like, oh, he was a pillar of the community. He'd never do this thing that they ended up doing and going to jail for. That's how it always fucking goes.
Yeah, don't you know I'm a serial killer?
Hmm. Hmm.
Even with the preparation, there's no.
Yeah, I mean, the prep just helps a little bit.
Listen, we're having a fun conversation here. All right, you
Fair.
said you talked to Ardos. What do you actually know about Penumbra?
So he kind of rolls the lollipop around in his mouth.
Oral fixation.
Does it make a noise when he does that?
Yeah, because it goes across his teeth.
I tell him to stop that immediately.
And he does stop, and he goes, "Look, so here's what I know. Most people in Penumbra are in the dark. They don't know anything. What did he call it? The Shadow Project, whatever thing, is only known by a couple, and he's just continuing his father's legacy or whatever, but he doesn't want to be a failure like his father, something like that."
Ah, so he has daddy issues. Got it.
Nepotism, daddy issues.
Jazz hands. So that's literally all you know, is that he's trying to compete with his father.
That's at least what I've heard from his life story. The rest of it's not super interesting, really, or of importance.
Did he ever mention who his father was?
Well, from what I was able to gather, it's probably the former leader, whatever, of Team Cypher from the Ore region.
You know, Jackie, you truly are just blindly trusting this man. The
Consider
man
it,
even looks unhinged. I'd rather
Thanks.
trust Nestor than Ardos.
Don't give him that.
I
You
will
just
give
You
him
give him an
that.
inch, he's gonna take a mile.
you just hear from across the room a little yes.
Is there an accompanying like fist, like the pull your arm towards yourself, like yeah,
Yes.
fuck yeah, all right.
I think
So-
an inch is all Nestor has to give, by the way.
Got him.
She's wearing a bald cap.
So he's trying to complete what his father started and failed. Any idea as to what that is?
Well, I'm going to assume. Let's see. What did I read?
You can read?
Well, yes, I can. Thank you very much. Thank you for taking up a question.
Hey, you said we could ask whatever questions. You never said there was a limit, asshole.
I think that was very uncalled for. Anyways, I think, if I remember right, there was like a Shadow Lugia or something. So, and that was considered the ultimate, something like that. So, I can only assume the research be to continue that and make more ultimate. And he kind of puts up, air quotes. Look, I don't know all this much about Shadow Pokemon. I read a little bit more after the first meeting. I don't fully understand it. I'm also not the biggest fan of it.
And yet you use it anyway.
I didn't say. I said I wasn't the biggest fan of it. That doesn't mean that, look, it's... Look, I get it. It's not something I'm truly pleased about. I understand. There's a difference from going from just some dude in a desert city that has a bit of a rough gang to, doing what we do now. But
Pokemon trafficking.
Literally.
yeah.
I'm not the biggest fan of, shadow Pokemon, but I am going to be this guy's henchman and collect Pokemon from random places and random trainers so that he can turn them into shadow Pokemon. What the fuck?
So was it Penumbra who told you to send Ava out to just start trading out random fucking shadow Pokemon?
Yeah, actually, I had that question too. Why just the random distribution? That doesn't make any sense to me.
So that was a personal request from Ardos.
Why?
Makes them harder to find them all and muddies the water.
Why? Wouldn't it make more sense to keep the shadow Pokemon? You've seen what they can do. Instead,
Yes.
here we are sending them out to random unknowing trainers.
Yeah, like if your point was to make money, it'd just be like, hey, these are like kind of illegal, strong ass Pokemon. Someone's bound to fork over a fortune for them.
That was my original intention, but I was told no. I was told to use the trading system, which also connects to other regions. Yeah.
How many?
How many?
How many?
How many have we captured, or how many have we sent out?
Sent out.
42. At least by my count.
So then the only one we have is Shinotic.
Right.
From the trading system.
And
Yeah,
you know
directly
that
from Ava.
And we know that I'm blanking on her name. The Raichu girl has Houndoom.
Alice, I think
Yeah.
is her name. Yeah.
And she's the only one we've ran into so far who has a Pokemon that she doesn't know what it is. How many shadow Pokemon are there?
Well, there's no telling how many they've gotten on their own. Let's see. And he kind of like opens his desk and starts ruffling through papers. Well, we gave them 93.
Do you think perhaps Penumbra started putting shadow Pokemon into circulation to create a problem that only they have a solution to? Make themselves the saviors of their own scheme, perhaps? To
That
give them
would
credibility.
I could see that. I mean, that's one way to do it. That's how I would do it.
They're destroying the purification stones too.
Well, are they? Because like that plot point hasn't been touched upon in forever.
I mean, the one we found being guarded by the Pokemon. I mean, all the other sites of you know, all the stuff going on around the region, earthquakes and tsunamis and things.
Yeah, the other ones were already like destroyed.
You've seen
Perhaps
that
maybe we
evidence
shouldn't
of
be
the
telling
building.
Jackie about the one spot.
Well, I just said that it existed, not what it is.
Yeah, but maybe they assumed that there were no more.
Hmm.
And he kind of like looks between you three and he goes, "Look, you three already like severed my ties with Penumbra. They don't,
How?
because that whole thing that went boom or whatever. Yeah, that was kind of our, that's kind of where the Pokemon we were getting were being taken. So
They realized their asset was compromised.
But that's not the case. Sandy's renegade, is she not?
she is, yeah.
Then what was she doing a couple days ago, handing over Pokemon? The ship disappeared weeks ago.
That was trying to hand over the last 3 that we had and get the last little bit of money. We were just trying to hand over the last bit. That's what they wanted. But obviously you 3 got in the way again.
Well, yeah, I had to save Trevor's Matang.
I kind of wish that Seth had truffles on him right now to send out.
Watch my boy bounce!
You were gonna Shadowfy this little ray of sunshine? How dare you?
Okay. So, Shadow Pokemon. What do you know about the process?
I don't know anything about that. Alright. I've heard something about closing hearts. Something like that. I have no idea what that means. I've never seen the process. I've never been allowed in the facility in Creston Town. I have no idea.
You distinguish Shadow Pokemon?
I can't. But Nestor pipes up and he goes, I can.
Of course you can.
It's it's got like a kind of like a smoky kind of like aura thing about it, and they're like, I don't know, different colors or something, right?
I mean,
If
Yeah.
you can see him, why are you asking for clarification?
because he's not sure if he's actually seeing what he's supposed to be seeing.
I'm trying to make him look stupid.
Look, the first time I saw one, I don't know, I thought I was going crazy. That torchic was really strange.
You're the one who let the Torchic out?
Yeah, he kind of hit, kind of like tackled me in the chest and just like ran off.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah. Jimmy is pretty hard-headed. Well, okay. So you said that they're putting Pokemon out into the world through the trading system to like almost cover their tracks and so that people wouldn't know where all of them are. Aren't we a threat?
Every Pokemon's got an like the original trainer ID attached to it. So
They're Penumbra. I'm sure they can wipe that shit or spoof it. But so if they're trying to do it so like it's this big secret, aren't people such as me and Nestor a threat to them?
I mean, I would assume so, but at the same time, how many people? I mean, I didn't believe Nestor for, for a long time. I had no idea what the hell he was talking about. Have you?
Well, that's because it's kind of stupid, but I have no difficulty. And I am stupid.
well, did you know exactly what they were at first?
Me? No.
Yeah,
But
so
obviously it's...
if someone can't learn that they're shadow Pokemon, they might think they're shiny or melanistic or something special.
Yeah, but you can tell that they're off in some way.
Is everyone gonna be able to though?
No, I mean, clearly not. You and Spira can't differentiate.
Yeah, the only thing a person that can't see is that they're just kind of like, they just
Quiet.
stare blankly. It's just like they
And
are
get aggressive in
weird.
battle.
Yeah, they get aggressive, but I don't know.
You're
I
just
could
describing Jujubee.
exactly. See, it's just one of those things,
I promise you, Jujubee's not fucked.
Then why'd you break my ribs?
No, that's because, you messed with the buck and you got the horns.
She's a doe.
A deer. A female deer. Oh, fuck.
Right. Anything else?
Yeah, I have a lot of questions. I told you this.
Okay, fair enough.
This is just simply I don't understand why you're the bad guy. Or rather, you're this, like, hoodlum team. Why'd you just let Axel go?
And he kind of just like he like takes the lollipop out of his mouth and kind of like twirls it between his fingers, and he goes, well, first of all, I didn't originally know he left. Nestor didn't tell me that for quite some time until I tried to request his help for something. And I don't know. It's one of those things. Look, I'm not like I've said before. I'm not totally evil. Could I chase him down? Sure, but we got dirt on each other. Just might as well just let him go. He's an alright kid. He's an ass, but so are a lot of
You
people.
could say that one again.
Speaking of dirt, Mr. Creepy McAstle over there had a big old registry. So, how much exactly you got on us?
He kind of like looks over at Nestor, and Nestor goes, I mean, I know parents know where you live, you know, those kind of things.
Don't touch my pops. Everybody else, fair game. Oh no! What? My brothers are assholes.
Doesn't
Although
he
I
deserve
suppose
to
my
get
mom
shanked
is
or something.
My mom is good. All right. So then, thinking to Nestor's profile. Who's Owen? I think we've genuinely run into everybody, except maybe Samuel, unless Samuel's the
He's the assistant.
Okay. I wasn't sure if
Yeah.
it was another Samuel.
Let me see here. Nestor's. Oh. Nestor kind of goes, he's like some old guy in a suit that hangs around the city.
What's
There's no. This one? There's no way you haven't run into him before. Got like a brown suit.
Oh, I put my hands over his eyes earlier. He asked me if I was trying to give him a heart attack, and I said yes.
Yeah. Yeah. He kind of showed up. After, I don't know. And he kind of looks at Jackie, and Jackie goes, he showed up. He showed up. After Penumbra. I had my first meeting with Penumbra. I don't know.
And you just let him stay? He's been in this office.
Yeah, I mean, I've never caught him snooping or anything. He just, like I said, I don't even consider trusting a character flaw. He ain't done nothing bad to me. I don't think he's like, I don't know, cop or anything. He doesn't appear to be.
No, maybe he's watching you for Penumbra.
Okay. I have, okay. I have had business relationships with him. So
So if he's still watching you for Penumbra, why the hell are you still around?
I mean, that's a good question. I don't know.
Also,
But,
Scooty.
Yes.
I guess this is kind of a retcon. A retcon, because Nestor's archive says that there's security footage of Cypress trashing the Creston research facility.
Oh, does
Or
it
is
say
that-
Crest?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was yeah. That was
It's-
before I made the abandoned research.
Okay.
Or the other lab, yeah.
Okay. Talked about that. We talked about that. Ava.
The psychic girl, kind of crazy a little bit.
Just a little, maybe. Probably a lot crazy.
What about her?
What do you know about her?
Tell you the truth, really not all that much. She came to us right before Axel did. I don't know. She walked straight in here and demanded a job, demanded to work with us.
Why?
Look, I don't exactly ask questions on why somebody wants to join us.
You're the boss. What did you want to know?
I mean, have you seen the kind of people that I have? We take from all walks of life. There's a reason why there's several clowns in our with us.
They knew where to go. Follow the Clown King.
Just astounding to me that as the leader, you don't have everybody wrapped right around your finger.
Yeah, so did you guys send Ava into the old lab, or was that Penumbra?
I personally have not seen her in quite a while. So it wasn't me. And to your other statement, I'll be honest, I care a little bit more about this nightclub and the battle arena than I do, Renegade itself. It was fun while it lasted, but I don't know. It's tiring sometimes.
So let me get this straight. A suit and tie comes to you, gives you a suitcase full of money, and tells you to form a team, commit illegal Pokemon trafficking, and give it all to him for very illegal and immoral reasons, and you just nodded your head, took the briefcase, and did it, and now you're trying to
Well,
do what?
I assumed Renegade was a thing before Penumbra, sequestered them.
Yes. He goes, yeah, we were already a thing, and I was, this nightclub was still under construction at the time, so I was a little strapped for cash, you could say, and the last thing I wanted to do was ask my brother for money.
And that is...
And as he kind of says that, you kind of look at him, and while the hair is a different color, the eyes match and the face match, and you kind of clicks a little bit that he looks very, very similar to Gluco's father.
Shit, really?
Yes.
Okay, I thought you were tying this into that he's fucking siblings with Nestor and the other two fucks.
God damn it, no.
It's been a while since I've seen Gluco's father. Wait, Gluco's father's his brother? Gluco's father's like an old man.
They're
Can you bring out Gluco's father's tile? I need to see this next to each other.
Actually, did I even I didn't have one, actually.
No?
No. Because I didn't have the Pokemon thing, the Pokemon Club created at the time, so you guys sat on the landing page.
Oh, okay. Well, then I guess we wouldn't know that. So, okay. Just out of character, that's kind of funny that he's fucking related to Gluco's father, because at one point I thought about bribing him into swapping teams by getting Gluco's father in on everything.
Wouldn't that have been funny?
Grab your little brother by the ear and drag him back home.
Not even that. Hey, you're a lover of Pokemon. Will help us. We need monetary help.
We need to bribe somebody. God.
So we're just staring at him, and this realization, Gluco's father.
And we say that. I say that. Gluco's father. You're
he
related to Gluco's father?
He just kind of he gets this really just kind of what the fuck look on his face, and he goes, what?
I don't want to explain this, man.
Your brother gave us money.
That sounds about right. You're talking about the Polka fan guy in Wellborn.
Yeah,
Right.
Glucose Father.
Whatever his name was that he introduced himself as, it's lost to time, dude.
I don't think he
am-
actually introduced himself. I think we just started calling him Glucose Father.
No, he did. Somebody said it. It's like Mr. Williams or something like that.
Ah,
Oh yeah,
Oh.
and Seth kept purposely
Jackie Williams.
Seth kept purposefully not saying the right name.
I miss your brother.
And
I
he
miss his
goes,
Arcanines.
he goes, right. Let me just put this out there. And I know you're probably not going to believe what I say. He has nothing to do with me.
Oh, I believe you.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
I'm pretty sure I rolled like an intuition check against him and like could tell he was genuine or some shit like that.
That is
Still
true.
don't trust him.
You don't trust him because he has an Arcanine. You shouldn't trust me. I have
Maybe
an
I don't trust
Arcanine.
him because he's giving money to random teenagers, and that seems sketchy.
It's an endorsement. You still spent his money.
I didn't accept shit. You and Spirit did.
Need to go and have the golden card refilled.
I know. Alright. So Ava's either acting on her own agency, or she's actually Penumbra, and you're just a dipshit who's been letting her run around with Renegade.
Have you seen what she can do?
Yeah. We've tied her up. She's not
Threw an
that
apple at her
scary.
head. Naplin.
And a
You've dealt with
Pokeball.
her on plenty of occasions.
Have you seen her when she's really angry?
Couldn't tell you.
I literally knocked her out with an Applin once. Yeah, she was angry.
Okay, I'm just saying I've watched the furniture in this room float up to the ceiling, so I'm just saying.
Ooh, poltergeist. We
So you know that Nestor can distinguish shadow Pokemon. Do you know of anybody else?
Ava.
Is that it?
I don't know anyone else here that can. Not like exactly we have some out on the floor for to see trainer reactions.
I mean, did they tell you anything in any of your meetings with Penumbra?
No. We've never been told to, we've never been given a list of people to go after or anything like that. So, no, I only know of those two. I didn't even know you could. I just knew you were a punk. No offense.
Yeah, why do you have a bounty on me?
Uh,
Wait, no, actually, how much is my bounty worth?
If we bring each other
50,000?
in, we can all collect bounty.
it was 50,000 together. So
Damn, we're only. Hold on, I gotta do the math. And she starts calculating on her fingers. We're only worth. I'm doing long form math right now for some dumb reason. We're only worth 16,666 Poké Dollars. I'm worth at least 40,000 on my own. Damn. You really underestimated me, asshole. And second of all, for having a bounty on us, no one came after us. What was the point of the bounty? Fuck, we walked in here all, whoa, ho, ho, I'm here to go talk to Jackie. The nice doorman held the door open for me.
Yeah, most people are pretty lazy.
Or, maybe they have realized that we kind of wipe the floor with everyone who gets in our way so far.
Yeah, and he thinks we're still only worth 16,000.
To be fair, Sandy has been following you since, you first wrecked the cave. The hideout. So, I guess there was one person following you around.
Still didn't do any. In fact, we involved ourselves with her. Also, why did she text us? Why does she want us to have answers? What's her motive here?
I assume to just get you here. I mean, it's not always. I don't people and trainers don't go. Oh, I'm going to lose. I kind of got a little tired of waiting. And had this, the festival going on. So,
Giovanni would have never let this happen. All his agents are working by themselves, doing whatever they feel like.
Team I mean, it definitely does stand by the team name. Not a very organized group.
Exactly.
Team Renegade and 7 clusters of assholes who don't talk to each other. Team No Speak.
Where Team Rocket is literally the mafia, Team Renegade is like they're more like the team if Team Skull and Team Rocket were combined. They're trying to be a mafia, but they're just all a bunch of disgruntled hooligans that just
who all want to be in charge.
Yeah.
I mean, that's definitely a great way to put it.
Yep.
Alright.
Wannabe Giovanni over here.
Yeah, these revelations are making me feel less and less accomplished.
Cyprus.
Oh.
Yeah, I still have a couple more questions.
You're fine.
Cyprus.
Okay.
Why
Sure.
is he a threat?
I mean, I don't exactly know why he's a threat. I just know I was asked and paid to, take him away.
It doesn't make sense, though. Prior to our involvement, he knew nothing. In fact, he didn't believe me for a while.
I don't know. I was told he had some kind. He had like a password encryption something or other, and told to get it from him.
So you kidnapped him. Did you ever get that password?
Yes. Axel did. And so did that what was her name? Casey? Yeah, Casey.
Who the fuck's Casey?
The purple haired woman.
Oh, okay. She's Penumbra.
Mm-hmm.
So, if your goal was to get this password, why did you take his Medina?
Consider it opportunity. They were told to get Pokemon. They had, a mighty Una. So, kind of grabbed the Pokemon that was being aggressive towards us. logically.
And then you just let it go. I feel like that's a lot of work.
I didn't let it go. You think
You're
I...
the leader. Anything your team does ultimately falls on you. Whether you decide to actually step up to the plate and be the leader you supposedly are, everything they do has your name associated with it.
I'm definitely thinking of getting out of this game at this point. Right. Anything else? More questions? More belittling?
She looks at Spear and Seth. Do either of you guys have any more questions?
Which clown college you go to?
Actually, I graduated at the top of the academy.
Yeah, I'm done.
Nan's graduated top of his class, and he's out here running around and not even acting like the leader of the team he's supposed to be.
Education doesn't matter. Woo!
I mean, look at Axel. Are you really that surprised? I'm not. All right. So then, last question. Unless Spirit has something.
No, I don't think so. Nothing comes to mind.
All right. She looks Jackie right in the eyes and goes, "Give me your Pokenav number."
Excuse me?
Yeah, that's my last question. Give me your Pokenav number.
It's not a question.
I don't give two shits if it's a question or not.
I'll tell you what, I'll give you a burner number.
No, you'll give me your number.
That's not happening. I answer my burner phone. My burner nav.
I suppose I don't necessarily need you to give it to me. I'm sure your
Okay.
brother would very much so want to give it to me.
Fine. Look, I don't want him involved in any of this.
He doesn't have to be involved. He would simply know nothing. But if you want out of the game, you're gonna help fix what you started.
And how do you want me to do that?
Just wait. Bide your time. You'll know.
Well, like I said, I respect you. I respect your battling. So, alright. You got a deal. Here's my number. And I suppose we are at your beck and call.
Hell yes, I am now the leader of Renegade.
I mean, you do have a high enough, like, charm, so...
I mean, yeah. So for context to the stream and to Plan and Vivi, in my questions that I sent Scooty, I put them in there as, like, categories. And my last category was last question. Will you give me your Pokenav number? Rolls nat 20 charm, finger guns.
Incredible.
Yeah, fair enough. 'Cause I
That's
definitely
actually a
don't-
pretty shit roll, all things considered, because the max I can roll is a 38.
Right.
But yeah, that's all Eleanor. So Eleanor takes his number,
Okay.
and she immediately sends him a text message to make sure that it is indeed his phone number.
Yeah, and you hear a little, like, tune play coming from his, like, suit pocket.
Ooh, what kind of ringtone does this man have?
let's say like
The Gummy Bear theme song.
Yes.
no, it's just like one of the default ones on a phone that's really annoying. You know, like the old people have that just it's turned up to the maximum.
Bring, bring, bring,
Yeah, actually, I have one more question.
Shoot.
Do you know anything about Peyton? She's this girl who has black hair. She wears red. Her parents work for Penumbra. She's sus as hell.
I don't really.
She's actually here right now.
You sure she didn't just come for the music?
I don't know. But it's kind of suspicious that the daughter of the Penumbra people is just here when we're here.
I don't know what to tell you. I don't know her, and he kind of like looks and he like turns, he grabs a remote and turns on the TV behind him, and switches it to like security cameras, and he just kind of like looks around and sees her on the camera, and like zooms in. He goes, yeah, I think I've maybe seen her once in here, but that's it. I don't know. Looks like a trainer to me.
Nope, that's fine if you don't have my I forgot I gave Axel the number 1-800-boobies.
Makes sense.
It was just
Anything
looking
to
to
not
see.
dox yourself again.
He's the only one that I gave a number that isn't just the same number repeated. Like, Ashton's phone number is 44444444444.
Sound like a seal.
333. That's Claire's. Jackie can be 2. Oh. And of course Nestor's is 666666666.
Yeah, of course.
Alright, well, yeah, I guess that's all the questions I have.
Oh, and I should mention the whole time the pseudo-wudos have just been like casually just dancing back and forth. One of them every so often just kind of like looks around and does the floss, and then just returns back to like wiggling.
Wait, one more question. Can I hug
yes?
them?
Hug who? Hug me?
No.
You just
fuck
hear
no.
Nestor say.
Fuck no. The dancing trees, they're so cute.
Sure.
I literally have one.
I know, but these ones are here and dancing, and Eleanor hugs them as she's saying, even if you said no, I would have hugged them anyway. He's probably thinking, man, this girl just like smooth talked her way into me giving her my personal phone number, and then immediately goes, "Can I hug your trees?"
Look, he's already dealt with like one crazy woman, so what's 2?
Wait, who's the other crazy woman?
Ava?
Oh, I was gonna say it could be anybody. We got Sandy, we got Ava, we got Casey.
Fair enough. Casey's probably a little insane too.
They're probably all insane. Alright, well, we'll be in touch.
Oh, and also Nestor goes, good luck at the league. I saw that you got your last badge. Good luck.
You saw we got our last badge? Why are you stalking us?
The leaderboard's updated. It's kind of like public information.
I know it is, but why are you paying attention to it? What does a league with little kids have to do with you?
I like battling. Also, you guys were like the eighth team to get your badge. 8th badge. Like, you're kind of just right there on the front. I didn't have to go scrolling.
Wait, what is our do we have, what does it look like? Does it say anything about us?
It's kind of just says team blank.
Yes. Team feet. Team feet.
No, we are not.
Damn. Nestor, you could have been of use to me if you still had that goddamn Darkrai.
What
Yeah.
the fuck are you suggesting?
Show up to the league, knock you two out with the Darkrai, and submit our name as Team Feet.
You remember when we got knocked out with them Darkrai? I was the first one awake.
Yeah, well, Nestor didn't knock out with the Darkrai. Well, anyway, it's been a pleasure, Jackie. Fuck you, Nestor. Pseudo Woodos, and she kind of like shimmies back and forth, matching the way the Pseudo Woodos are dancing. And then she like salutes, turns around, and says, "I am actually going to take you up on this offer to heal my Pokemon, because I don't know what's out there."
I mean, fair enough. There's not exactly anybody waiting out there for you. Not that,
That
I
we know of. Exactly.
Hmm.
Peyton's still here. I don't trust her with a 10-foot pole. I forget. Healing, right?
Yes.
How many injuries does it heal?
I thought it was considered a league sanctioned battle before we just started chunking Pokemon in willy-nilly.
Well, it wasn't league sanctioned.
Yeah, it was just league rules of like Jackie's not gonna run over there and start shanking you like it's London.
Yeah.
All right, and with that, we are back. That's good. All right, so everybody's healed up, and I assume you're just gonna leave the office. Okie dokie. Right. So, you kind of file out of the office and make your way back to. Well, I guess technically you didn't have to make your way back to the main floor, but just kind of where the tokens were.
Does Sandy just see us come out of this alive?
Yeah, and she just kind of like gives you a nod as she is clearly polishing off another drink.
Eleanor just runs up to her like, "I'm your boss now."
No. That's a surprise for later.
This is a mystery master syllable.
No, see, oh, Jesus. Look at that.
Oh, right, yeah, that's kind of the issue with the way I do the dance floor.
I love that. Oh, because the tile isn't under them. Okay.
Yeah, I have. They're all
It hurts
like.
to look at Eleanor.
See,
Stand
what I
there
do
and
is.
stare up in the lights.
No, change it back. I like it.
Fair enough. God.
I want, when Peyton turns to look at me, I want her to be blinded by the light reflecting off my white ass skin.
Yeah, that's why all three of you are like lit up so brightly. Oh god. So as you make your way onto the dance floor, obviously Peyton is clearly kind of enjoying herself to the music, kind of like dancing to herself alone. But she does, notice you, and she kind of like turns and she go, and you can kind of see her wince a little bit, and she goes, oh, the lights are very bright on you.
Oh my god, Peyton, how are you? I didn't know you were here.
I'm good.
It's been a while.
Yeah, it has. I mean, I just, came here. Like I said, I got all 8 badges, so there's not much else I can really do. So, I
We
heard
did
about
too.
the music festival. It's really cool.
What? No, we got our 8 badges.
Oh, yeah, that's great. Ugh, I just, why does it have to be like a month or a month and a half away? Why can't they just start it now?
Because they gotta give people time. Not everyone is overachievers like us.
Yeah, that's true. So are you, what, after this you're off to, what, Cimarron Town? To wait it out, or travel the region? What are you up to?
I don't know. We just got our last badge yesterday. We haven't really thought about it.
That's fair. Yeah, that makes sense.
What are your plans?
I mean, I figured at this point, I guess I should go to Cimarron Town. Maybe join up a couple of their catching contests and whatnot.
Catching contests?
Yeah, they, because, it's kind of the last place before the league. And so a lot of trainers go there. And for the most part, people get super bored. There's a lot of, places to eat and stuff, but this isn't the Kalos region. So people don't care about food as much here. So they started hosting these, catch and release, contests. They
Kind of like the Johto park bug Pokemon things?
Kinda, yes.
I used to look at those all the time when I was a kid.
Yeah, but see, instead of it being just bug Pokemon, it's all kinds of Pokemon, and depending on the Pokemon, they're worth more points. I think, I don't know, the last one I saw, there was a Tyranitar in the mix, and there was a Steelix. They kind of rampage around, and it's kind of dangerous a little bit, but that's what makes it fun.
I've taken on a Tyranitar before. Then he passed out on me. But that is, thank you. We might actually go up that way then.
Oh, you're welcome. Yeah, it would be cool to compete against you three.
Yeah, it would be cool. We are pretty cool people after all.
Right. You sticking around very long?
I don't know. We came here to check out the music. Pretty cool. We're busting it down.
She kind of laughs a little bit.
Realistically, it will be yes. Right. We'll be here until my wranglers pull me away.
Oh, right. Yeah, that makes sense. That's fair.
Is that a cue for us to pull you away?
I mean, you guys can do whatever you want to do. I don't know. I'm just bullshitting at this point, trying to keep it so it's not silent. We could threaten the guy who is fucking around with Ashton. He's over here.
Fair. I mean, you guys are just free to be hey, we're leaving, and we can always just have a scene transition.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, we're good.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, we're I would like one reminder though. I remember Creston Town, but I don't remember why. What was there?
That's Penumbra's base.
Okay, that's where the thingies are happening. Cool. So fair enough.
We should go back to Ocean View, or wherever the hell Cypress is right now.
Millsap Town?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I know we were having a conversation with him. And then I said, maybe we shouldn't do this right now.
Right.
Last time we were here in Sandy Springs, though, there was like a building under construction, wasn't there?
Yes.
Are you talking
there
about
is.
the like
Complete
apartment
now?
thing behind the like town?
I guess I am. I was gonna ask what it was. If it's complete.
When you guys like walked by it, it still looked pretty under construction. Like, I know the sprite is fully finished, but you know, kind of
It's
make
not
a
done inside.
Yeah, interior
Yeah.
versus exterior.
yeah, we'll put it that way for sure.
We could ask Sandy what it's for.
True.
Neither of us talk to people. It's all up to you.
Well, you need to tell me, hey,
No, Spira will go over there and ask her. That's fine. She's not very much of a dance person anyway.
Spears chill, she just doesn't put her hands over their eyes.
Right. And Sandy just kind of looks between you two and she goes, "So, how'd it go?"
Well, we're here. We're alive.
I mean, I can tell. Jackie's not exactly known for killing people.
Well, I would hope not. You know,
What
he is a
mafia is
pretty
this?
bad leader.
I mean, yeah, he's incompetent, but he pays out, so
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, look at like look at most of the group. You really think they can do much else?
No. No. Literally no.
Maybe some therapy.
What's Seth doing over there?
Munching.
Luncheon. You're
Mom.
eating the bar peanuts.
Yep.
Are you throwing the shells on the ground?
No, I'm not a heathen.
Imagine not putting them where they go.
And she goes, "Well, you get your answers."
We got more than answers. She points to the briefcase.
Oh yeah, Spira's
Oh.
just casually walking around with this briefcase.
We're gonna get jumped on our way out of town.
No, it's a weapon.
Oh god. It raises the damage base of struggle by 3. And she goes, "I mean, yeah, you're taking Penumbra's blood money. Sure."
Listen,
Better we than they.
eh. So Sandy,
Yes.
why invite us here for answers? What do you stand to gain from this?
I mean, I got tired of following you around, and honestly, I didn't expect you 3 to win the battle. Honestly, I knew a battle.
Out.
uh,
Should have bought me dinner first.
I mean, can you really blame me?
No, I am
It's-
pretty
it's-
cute after all.
Look, it's
Dateable.
nothing. Look, right. I'm not Esther, okay?
No, I don't want you to be Nestor. In fact, I'm just being sarcastic.
Yes, I
Although-
know.
And she leans on the bar counter with the one arm, you know, that like kind of like, hey girl, can I get your number?
We are obviously teenagers who have seen movies.
Your digits, hand them over.
We have her digit. She texted us.
Well, I don't know if it's a burner phone.
You already have my number.
Well, maybe it wasn't that. Maybe if I texted back to it, it would say, "This user isn't available."
I mean, for anyone else, like, I just went ahead and used my own number.
Damn, you're bold and brazen.
You know what I'm surprised hasn't happened? Someone just blocking Eleanor.
Bold of you to assume that I'm not blocked by somebody.
We haven't found it out yet.
As soon as the old man helped Ashton back up the mountain, he immediately blocked my number.
God damn it.
Listen, they are gonna be poorly mistaken if they block me.
Right.
You know what? You thought Ardos was the main villain here? It's me.
Oh, Sandy, exactly how long were you following us?
Basically since you fled the town.
You didn't see anything weird, did you?
I'm trying to think out of Sandy's character what
He's
weird
trying to get at.
Yeah, what are you getting at?
Nothing.
We're a bunch of weirdo teenagers roaming the countryside.
Did you see Seth that one time that he had an ice cream and he dropped it on the beach and he picked it up and ate it because he paid for the ice cream and like wasn't gonna let it go to waste?
You say that like I wouldn't actually do that.
That's why
it's
I
just
said
a little
it.
more coarse than dirt.
She goes, I mean, you three are pretty weird. Look, I was just following, observing. I've seen weirder shit, honestly.
I mean, we can make it weirder if you really want.
I'd rather you not.
Are you sure?
I'm very sure.
That's not fun.
So, like, the ghost dog's just a normal thing to you?
Was she there for Ghost Dog?
Oh, he still has Blackberry.
Well, yeah, but like, many people have seen Ghost Dog at this point.
Oh, that I just thought it was just kind of, something unknown regional variant thing. I don't really know. Regional variants keep showing up randomly and get discovered, so I don't really know what's all out here. I'm not a researcher.
It's dead, and it speaks. And she
It
hops
passes
off
through walls.
And she hops off the chair.
Okay. Fair. Right, look, you three, you can just go. I'm not following you anymore. It's not, Renegade's not gonna do, as far as I'm aware, not gonna do anything else.
What if we want to keep talking? What if we want to
I
be
know,
friends?
right? Why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends?
Don't be mean to Eleanor, she might be your new boss.
And just walk away.
You can just hear her like sigh very heavily and start kind of see that she like rubs her temples. God.
Sandy, goodbye. I'll miss you. Bye. Bye.
Oh man. All right. Well, you make your way back to Sandy Springs itself. What you all doing? Blinded by the sands for sure.
Man, it was nighttime when we came in here.
Was it?
I think so. Maybe
No,
I'm wrong.
I
Oh,
don't think so.
never mind. Eleanor starts waving to the Cacnea.
Cacnea waves back.
Yes.
Eleanor
All the
just
serotonins.
Eleanor is just getting even more chaotic every stream. Anyways, where are we flying?
I would go to Millsap.
Okay, y'all want to go to Millsap?
Yeah.
Dokie. Let me move the little, like, hey, this is where you guys are thing. Alright. I actually have Millsap Town. What is this?
Oh, I did not mean to perform red justice.
What the fuck? Oh, right, the dance. God damn it.